I think shit. If it's not, whatever. Who cares? Y'all gonna watch the next one.
Yeah.
Welcome to Late Off Episode 8. Hosted by me, Tyree, the other black guy, Michael, and our resident colonizer, Shane, Mr. Shane himself. When I tech guy in the back, Jerry. In the cut.
The voice. The faceless voice.
Yeah. Alrighty. So I'm sure everybody heard about what happened yesterday. That's what we're gonna talk about today. I mean, we're probably gonna sprinkle a few jokes in, but I mean, I would like to discuss a few things about the state of our great country.
They tried to head tap DJ. They tried to get him.
They tried to blast Uncle Trump, bro.
They tried to get my boy DJ. Tried to take him out.
That's wild.
And us three, right, being from a security background, we know common sense security and how fucked up the situation really was.
It was two roofs. It was the roof
bro.
was on, and the roof the other nigga was on.
And it was only like
bro.
it was like 100 meters away, not far.
Yeah. Bro, my nigga fucking like they was looking at open fields, waiting to see if someone was gonna pop out with like a bomb vest or some shit. This nigga hid in the most sniperiest spot that he could have hit on. That nigga was undetected, bro. Until it happened.
It was literally people like, "Hey, bro, I think that's a fucking sniper up there."
I hate to say it, but Secret Service is Trump's ops, I guess. Because fucking how else?
Niggas pointing up like, "Hey, yo, bro, who that up there?"
Hey, bro, I think that's a nigga with a firearm up there, but
hey, that's just Joe.
Yeah, I'm about to say
that guy
that.
have a rifle?
Yeah.
We should get somebody on him. That guy has a gun. Right? Like,
that's cap. And then the fucking sniper, the fucking sniper guys were looking at him. They was looking at him, looking at them, look at them. And then people was like, "Bro, that's a person." He was like, "He ain't doing nothing." Then they go, "Wow!" I was
one of the moments where it's like, ain't nobody. Is that somebody? Nah.
One of the conspiracy theories is, well, I mean, the guy got 8 shots popped off, and then the sniper took him out because he fucking missed. That's what people saying. He killed him because he missed.
No, this nigga took a shot,
Jerry.
And then took panic shots.
I'm
he
gonna
got
send you
scared
something.
afterwards.
Why they look that up? I'm gonna just bring it up. Like
here,
it's like it was.
Can you pull this up, Jerry?
We heard 8 shots, but I don't know if all 8 came from the dude though.
No. They was like shooting back at him too. Like I heard he got like taken out like within 5 seconds of like the shots being rang out. So like I said, I think like the first couple shots, like the first 3 was him, and then the rest was them shooting at him.
I sent Jerry something that we can look at here.
I'm gonna put this in general for you. Actually, put this in the general chat. I'll end up putting this.
Okay, one sec.
So, put this in general so you can see it also. It's a diagram of where he was.
Okay, yeah, I see
versus
it.
where the snipers were.
Yeah, I posted it in general chat.
Bro, it's quite literally. It is quite literally. Here, scroll up a little bit, Jerry. Oh, okay, I get it. So they saying.
Here, he posted it for you.
Yeah, but still, that tree ain't enough because they should be on that greenhouse back there too, in the top right.
Okay, yeah. So I'm looking at it. Okay, I see what Trump is, and then I see. Okay, so the first group is blocked by the tree, and then the second group of snipers can see him hella clearly though. Like they like line of sight.
It's I think it's due to what the
and all the security people around.
Yeah, that's wild. Go ahead, Jerry.
So like I ended up like I also like at least like know at least a little about like perimeter security and how you would set up layers when it comes to snipers versus ground crews and things like that. So I've learned that the snipers in this case, they were basically looking into the far distance, like beyond where the sniper was, like just checking other buildings in the far distance. Like if somebody for some reason actually had a real high-powered sniper rifle, that's what they were looking for. And then there were the ground crews who were supposed to take care of inside from about 100 meters and like closer. And he basically was in the weirdest blind spot. The snipers weren't looking for that sniper, and the ground crews couldn't see the guy on the roof from where they were.
See, I said that. My man hid in the most
obvious
spot, and they was like, "Yeah, we got
They overlooked.
bro.
Yeah.
That was an odd overlook, and then you can tell as well in the footage. So when they the snipers, the counter snipers rather, the Secret Service snipers, they were actually on a higher vantage point than the other guy. So you can see in the video when the shooting started, one of them has to like raise himself up to look downwards at the active shooter at that point. So it's a very
Wait, there's a video of the Secret Service sniper
so you know the video
maneuvering his rifle.
Yeah, there's the video when Trump gets shot at. You can see the service.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it in the corner. It's in the top left corner, I think.
Yeah, and you can see when the shots ring out that he then reacquires his target to take the shot.
Really? You had to be like, oh, that nigga right
I
there.
didn't see that part.
They bopped his ass.
He was like, oh, that nigga.
He was like, oh, wait a second, he's right there. Pow.
Yeah, he was so close and in such a spot. They was like, bro, like that's not what we looking at. We looking at the places that they wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like the real places people would be hiding. Not right there. Like nigga was right in front of them in their damn face. Crazy. Small oversight. Small oversight is all it is.
Oh, yo, they got an actual video, like of them looking at the Secret Service sniper with his rifle on a bipod. I didn't know that. I didn't see this one yet.
Okay, so yeah, I'm about to say we're just saying like a lot of angles, my boy. Like I didn't see pretty much almost everything you can see about that shit.
Yeah, same.
I seen when the sniper was looking back at him. I seen when people actually like had pictures of him up there, like before everything happened. Like it was pretty wild. And then there's one dude that basically came out and was like, bro, like
I told y'all.
like he was like, bro, I said it was a nigga up there and people thought I was tripping. Police was trying to wave me off and shit.
Like they was like, hey man, nobody trying to assassinate. Nobody do that no more, bro. Get out of here. We just here just in case. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
The niggas was like, the niggas like, oh shit, he blowing our cover. This is our assassin. This nigga's
So it looks in the video I just watched. It looks like when the people were yelling, like, hey, he's climbing up right here, and then you hear the shots ring out before the president drops. You see him just acquire it, and then he's seeing something, and then president drops, and he's like, oh fuck, that really is something, and then he shoots.
popped him. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, but still, he shot like, he could have shot instantly instead of waiting 8 seconds.
I mean, probably like I said, man, them shots rang out. You really probably couldn't tell because it was silence. You know what I'm saying? What it was and where it was really coming from. So
yeah, you could tell.
Reacting the time that they did is still in a timely fashion. You know what I'm saying? 5 seconds to acquire the person, find out where it's coming from, find them, and shoot them.
So is it true that nigga did that shit with iron sights?
Yeah.
Without optic on that? That's why. Hey, that's one of the only reasons. Hey, that's one of the only reasons Trump got lucky too, bro. Is because that's cheap.
Well, he didn't. Compensate. He's 100 meters out. A little bit of wind, or Trump looking a different direction is what made him not have a headshot.
Hey, no cap. Hey, I straight seen it. My boy straight said.
He turned his head.
Yeah, shoot.
I'm telling you, we was moments away from seeing someone get JFK.
Modern day JFK.
Live
TV. Get his head popped off. And they we wouldn't have been able to see the video on IG, but boy, I would have been all on Reddit seeing that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Boy, you don't understand. That shit is wild. I know people like, oh, they can say, but we were literally moments away from seeing someone, a prominent figure in our society, get his top blasted back, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, I know people want to make jokes of it now, but like,
I got a bash on fucking CNN because for like hours they went with he fell.
Yeah, they was not
because he's old. Yeah, he fell, and they wouldn't call it an assassination. They called see the incident at the Trump rally.
Yeah, or like Secret Services rushed Trump off stage. Like they never really was trying to say it was an assassination attempt or anything like that.
Wild. The president wouldn't call it. President Biden wouldn't call it an assassination. The fucking FBI agents wouldn't. We'll see how the FBI does.
But they didn't want to create panic, though. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Because, like,
panic.
I mean, it's crazy though, like how that works.
The country's fucked.
It's because like we seen it with our own eyes, right? Like we quite literally saw it with our own 2 eyes, and for them to like try to not.
I think Reagan was the last time any kind of real attempt got made.
Yeah, that's because, like, I don't know. I feel like the people see a news article or like an article on the website, you know what I'm saying? Rather people that didn't see it. It'll create different if you spread the stuff on the internet. I don't know, but
I would like
yeah,
to know whether or
maybe it'll
not
get called that.
this 20-year-old shooter, if he was attending college or university, because there's a major problem in our universities with brainwashing. And the professors, you know, hey, this is how I think, so I'm going to tell you all this and that, and you guys need to follow along with my thoughts.
I think
Have you seen the guy?
that's one of the biggest issues we got in the country right now. But before we get to that, Michael, that's one of the biggest issues we got in the country, though, for real. It's like it's a lot of people that are like in positions of power over like younger people that are like starting to just like they know that young people are impressionable and kind of just want a place to feel like they belong and stuff like that. And they use like the trust the younger people have in them or whatever, and they use it to indoctrinate them with like their views on like how the world should be and stuff like that. And I think that is not how it should be.
There's not a better example than the Israel-Palestine shit going on with all the protests at the campus. Like, those people didn't give a fuck about Israel or Palestine until the professor's like, hey guys, we're gonna go do this protest. We're not gonna do any more coursework for the day. Shit like that. It's like, okay. Do they really fucking care about it? No, they don't.
Some of that shit be pissing me off when I see it, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, if I go to one of them colleges, I'll be damned. I don't care how many niggas it is. I'll be damned if a nigga blocking me from getting the mama over in classes. Like nigga, I knock all y'all bitch ass out. Like no cap, but maybe that's just the Negro in me. the angry black guy coming out.
I can't.
See, bro, what the fuck did I tell you about that?
No, I can't, bro. I really can't.
Do we got to give you permission when we start that you can make the jokes you make and just go full blown? Like,
okay, fuck it.
If it's something stupid, Jerry gonna cut it out anyway.
All right. Listen, so see, you feel that thing about not being allowed on campuses. How do you think people feel about BLM protesters on highways?
They run the motherfuckers over too.
I don't like that shit either. This nigga real life think we straight like, bro.
No.
Run the niggas over too.
I'm against stupidity in general, my nigga. That shit's stupid too. Yeah, when they blocking highways and like stopping people from going places, bro. I would hate it. I don't care what niggas are writing about, whether it's BLM, whether it's about fucking them animal rights activists, whether it's about a bunch of niggas wanting laptops at a discount. If you blocking the fucking street, that shit piss me off, bro. Like,
hey, I'm riding with you then, so I don't get put in prison for running someone over.
Yeah, nigga, we all gonna be good.
They ain't gonna get arrested.
Now, Shane, this is where our white and blackness disagree. White people think it's cool to just run people over because they've been inconvenienced. Now, that's crazy to kill niggas because they're in your way. It's one thing to be mad about it and like not.
You know, when they start, you see the videos, like the tractor trailer, they're fucking busting his windows out, trying to get in and all that.
That's
different
scenario. But quite literally, I can show you plenty of videos of niggas just driving through crowds, nigga. Now that's crazy, and that's where white people would be showing that shit. That.
Oh, like we had the white guy in the truck going through the parade.
Yeah,
bro, I've seen
that's fucking nuts.
That shit wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, like I said, if a nigga trying to bust your windows and drag you out your car, run all them niggas over. I don't care, black, white, kids, adults.
But you get charged for doing that.
Well, I mean,
in states, we kind of got a good state here in Missouri. So, certain things like, hey, you have a right to protect yourself here, unlike, California and stuff like that.
New York, and Chicago.
Well, I don't live there, so I ain't got to worry about them.
Yeah, I would never. I can't live in them places. They be wilding. They be wilding in them bitches.
Be like, oh, they broke in your house? No, don't do anything. Just give them what they want, and they'll leave.
Just like my
no.
Them niggas walking in my house and flying back out. I swear to God, they're walking in my house and flying back out that motherfucker. No cap.
You carried out the motherfucker, yeah.
No cap. I was like, you came in with 2 legs, but you walking out on all 4s. You leave it.
I came in on 2 legs, getting carried out in the stretcher in the body bag.
No cap.
I fuck with the Florida sheriffs down there in Florida, because you see the videos like, oh yeah, I recommend everyone get a gun. If someone comes to your house, do please shoot them, because it takes care of a lot of issues. They're not gonna do it again for one, and we don't gotta feed them in prison.
Nah, in Florida, bro, they just be ready to kill niggas, but they don't care.
Same in Texas.
Yeah, you bump into a motherfucker, and they just want to just, oh yeah, he touched me, boom. They want to just kill
I ain't
you.
gonna lie, some niggas don't need guns, no cap. Some niggas don't need like access to that because they just be wanting excuses to kill niggas, no cap.
I'm talking about like the sheriffs down there are fucking badass. You'll see videos like, hey man, fucking James Johnson, we have your drugs. Yeah, you live at such and such. Here's all your drugs right here. We got your two buddies, and they told us about who you were and all that, and they're just calling people out. You got the sheriff that's like, get the fuck out of my county, or we're all gonna come and get you. Where's got all the people.
Hey, why does nigga say James Johnson? Why that's such a black name?
No. I purposely, I tried not to do a black name. I tried not to do a black name.
I was like, that nigga found like two of the most generic names and threw them together. It was like, this sounds like a black
guy. I thought of the basketball player when he said it.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it's like you can tell he was trying not to pick a name like
I was gonna do Tyrell.
Yes.
And then I was like, no, I didn't do James or something.
That's
John Doe. How about John Doe? How about
that's what I'm saying. Pick a prominent black last name and shit. James Williams.
That nigga still sound like your nigga name.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah. Mike Williams.
Hey, bro, John Smith the Fourth.
Damn, the fourth.
This sounds like an NBA player.
I got people's name Jimmy Smith, bro. You never know.
Yeah. It's like I've never known anyone with like the only people I know with like the third or fourth or fifth in their name are African Americans. I've never seen like a white person called fucking Shane
Junior. Do you?
No. I'm saying like like the third.
I'm almost positive white people started that. I'm almost positive.
You got juniors.
The whole fourths and fifths thing. Like
you just carrying on a name.
You never heard of aristocrats with like that name go down there?
Nowadays.
Oh, well,
you don't really see it.
It's not our fault white people hate their kids and hate their own names. What the fuck?
I thought that was just a people thing. People chose to just pass down names.
Yeah, it's like ain't that some shit? It's like y'all
Hispanics do it, motherfucker.
Well, how does
y'all no longer want y'all kids to have y'all names? Like, okay.
How does that work? So can there be no break? Like, say your granddaddy's name was Tyree, and your dad's name is John, and then your name's Tyree. You're not the second, right?
No, I would just be Tyree.
Okay. So if your dad's name was Tyree, then he would be the second, and you would be the third.
Yeah.
No, your grandfather, your dad, and then you'd be the third.
But if it's, I ain't gonna lie to you though. To be fair, and this is just me, but I think a lot of people would share this sentiment. If somebody broke it, I would just leave it at that point. I wouldn't try to start it again because it's like let's say it's like 8.
Like unless your dad passed away or something, like
like you down 8 Charles, like you on the 8th, and then the next nigga name his son Jonathan. I'm not finna name the son out there Charles because like that's you done fucked the lineup. Now we got to go with Jonathan. Like I'm not finna start up at Charles again.
Yeah, I feel you. Like, yeah,
because he's not gonna be Charles the Ninth, my nigga. No, bro, you back to Charles.
All the way back over at number 1.
At that point, At that point, we just gonna go Jonathan Jr. We just gonna start a new line, and Charles just gonna have to be mad. All the mother Charles, you gotta be mad.
Charles is gonna be like, hey. Deal with it, bro.
Yeah, sorry, bro. Fucked it up.
Granddad gonna be pissed.
No.
So, do we have your commitment, Tyree, that you're gonna start that up again with your children and their grandchildren?
Why do you keep saying up again like people don't do it already? Like,
I'm not gonna be the first nigga to start it.
No, I've never considered naming my sons after me. I mean,
in your family history, have you ever had that like a third or a fourth?
I don't think so. No. At least, yeah. I'm not part of that. I don't know. No. Not us.
No.
Jerry,
I'll get what you're saying. No, maybe we can start it. Yeah, Jerry.
I mean, I got some cousins and my uncle who named after each other. I think it's like 3 of them. But like, I don't know. I think, but yeah. Other than that, not really. No.
Yeah. In my family, not that I'm aware of. I know one of my cousins is named after his dad, but he is not a junior. Funnily enough.
Well, I guess my little brother is.
Isn't it a choice to like if you're named after your father to,
to
say
be a
whether or not
junior.
you want to be a
I mean,
junior.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
it's
you
just
are a
different.
junior.
Yeah,
You just
you
don't
are.
gotta
You don't
get-
get to
You
choose.
just don't have
Yeah.
to. You just don't have to address it. You are a junior. That's like that shit with what Bronny said. LeBron's son, he was like, "Yeah, I don't want to live in my father's shadow, nigga. Your name is LeBron James Jr. my
You
nigga."
was fucked at birth, my boy. You ain't got no choice.
Yeah, so you can. I guess you can say you don't want to go by junior, but that don't make you not a junior.
That's why you go by Bronny and not LeBron James.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you still a
LeBron
junior though.
James.
You can just choose a different name, but yeah, you a
Go
junior.
by
My nigga.
Bronny.
That's wild.
If you are named,
You don't
after your
get a
dad,
choice.
yeah, you are a junior.
Yeah.
You don't get a choice in the fact, bro.
Especially because you just got born. I mean, what you gonna do? How are you gonna say it? You were just born.
Okay, so
John Jake Jr.
we me and Michael were having this conversation. Pre-pod, like a while back or whatever. But it's your opportunity now to speak about how the world is right now. How you feel about the shooting, and how it kind of made you feel about just how society is right now.
I hate that people saying that it's fake, bro. Like, I don't know, maybe because it's like somebody that actually died, but I think it's real disrespectful to be like, oh yeah, that didn't happen. It's all staged. You talking about like somebody who just like, hey, I volunteer to be the dead body for the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just think it's disrespectful, especially to the people, the families of the people that died, bro. Like, it's fucked up to just be like, yeah, that didn't happen. It's just some stupid stuff. And even if it is, bro, like, which is not, but it's just disrespectful. I don't like how people are just so quick to just throw it out the window like, that ain't real. But like I said, if he would have got his shit flipped back, then
that would have been a whole different story. Yeah, it would have been a whole different
story.
But
so,
you know,
like, I hate it. That's what I don't like, man.
Everyone's a fucking hypocrite nowadays. It's like, oh, Ukraine-Russian war. Oh, that's bad. We need to stop it. Israel-Palestine. Oh, that's horrible. We got to stop it. Oh, some Trump supporters got shot. It's fake.
Yeah, and it's like, no, so, and
that's okay, but the other stuff isn't.
And that's not how it should be. But like you said, just hypocrites. Like people only care about their bottom line at the end of the day, and now that goes for people that have a view on political, like people that like have a side when it comes to political spectrum. They only care about their bottom line. Like you don't believe you. I'm sure we all aware here. Like if Trump would have got hit and died, it would have been a bunch of people celebrating his death online, right? And it's like, that truly like just shows like the degradation of our society, because it's like the things we know about him, right? Not the things we don't know, because you could be like, oh well, imagine what he's done behind closed doors. Imagine what Biden done behind closed. Imagine what all these rich niggas done behind closed doors. So we only basing off what we know about these people. What we know about him, yeah, Trump that says some stuff I disagree with, like when he was blaming the Central Park Five for the stuff they did back in the 90s. Well, for the stuff that people said they did, because they didn't do it. But the stuff that people said they did back in the 90s, that's one of the things that I really didn't like about him, whatever. But, at the time, people thought they were criminals, so, he was saying bullshit or whatever on TV. But outside of that...
the R word thing that happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But, he was like one of the big proponents of, like, giving the kids the death penalty or whatever. Damn. And once again, that was in the 90s. And although once again that was a big stain on him, in my opinion, as far as like black people is concerned, like it's a lot more he's done since then. It's really people like look at it in a vacuum, and it's really not. But like a lot of the things he's done, like as president, as like a regular, like as like a rich dude in America, whatever, it's not much different than what a lot of rich dudes in America do. And I don't think like that requires his death. I don't think he's owed death because of that. And a lot of people think that because he say things they don't like, that they consider him mean, that he doesn't have much, decorum and stuff like that. But I mean, in all honesty, bro, there's a lot of politicians, left and right. I'm not gonna say one or the other, left and right, that smile at your face but are lying to you. So it's a breath of fresh air to have somebody like Trump, who, yeah, maybe he's kind of a dickhead, but I mean, all of us can be dickheads in our lives, bro. Like, I hate when people look down their nose at somebody like, oh, he's an asshole to people. So are you. You just not on camera. Some people just not on camera, but they fucking assholes too.
What people don't do is they don't like. All you gotta do is look at. So let me trade places with dude real quick, and then it's like, you'd probably be way worse. You probably do way more fucked up shit if you were a
Exactly.
billionaire, this and that, you know.
Exactly.
And you do the same
Yeah.
shit too, because you can.
Exactly.
So
that's why it's like a lot of like you said, a lot of people are just hypocrites nowadays. But nothing to this day I've seen he's done to warrant his death. Nothing.
Yeah.
I was like I said, maybe you shit. Hey, listen. Sometimes I think if a motherfucker talk too much smack, they need to get punched in their face. Sure, if you want to say he deserves to get punched in his face, sure, but that's different than him dying, right? That's different than taking his life. So it's like the fact that we're at a point in this country where people want to kill somebody over just mean things they said is crazy. Like when people kill Abraham Lincoln, that's because he was making a true difference in America. He was about to change society as a whole. That's why they killed that nigga. JFK, same shit. MLK, all the people that have been assassinated, more often than not, is because they were doing something that was truly about to shift, like make a true shift in like life and society and shit. Trump is just a fucking a-hole sometimes. Like that's
it's the media. It's the media and the political divide that has caused it. Them, telling people the world's gonna fucking end if he's elected again. Even though they said it when he was elected the first time.
They said it the first time, and then
they say about anyone that's when Biden's got elected. Oh my God, the world's gonna fucking end.
And they call and they use these trigger words that like scare people, like calling him Hitler and shit like that. Do niggas not know what Hitler really did?
Yeah, I don't think
like what the fuck? And like, do they not teach these fucking retarded kids? Fuck, I don't give a fuck. These fucking retarded kids, what the fuck the difference between Adolf Hitler and Donald Trump is? Because that is a fucking huge difference between the two of them.
Yeah, as far as I know, Biden's close to Hitler because I don't think Trump's ever done meth, and you already know Biden's be doing Adderall and all that shit. So, if you want to be statistical,
the shit Hitler has done has he's he halted the forward like fucking generations of an entire like race of people, bro. Like, yeah, they was able to bounce back or whatever, but like he fucked up like a lot of people, bro. Like, I'm being as general as I can, I'm like as vague as I can right now. Like, he did some wild shit, and it's like people trying to say Trump don't even got the same power Hitler had. So it's like bro, like it's so annoying, and it's like they use these words on people that don't know no better. They use it on. I'm about to pivot real quick. One thing I noticed about politicians today in society, once again, left and right, is that they prey on the insecurities of their people, right? Mm-hmm. So they know Black people have been so traumatized and beaten down and battered in this country that the Democrats know that all they got to say to Black people is the people on their side want to send you back to those times. And Black people are so scared and so traumatized from that they just listen to what the Democrats say just so they don't get back to that. Republicans, same thing. They tell, they generally white rich audience or whatever, like, yeah, all them poor people want to take everything y'all got and share y'all money. even though y'all worked hard to get y'all millions and billions of dollars, these poor people feel like they entitled to y'all fucking money. So
you say something enough becomes true.
Yeah, that's why I say they prey on the insecurities of their people, and that's how they create this divide or whatever. And people just don't like really have meaningful conversations anymore. And so, like, it's gotten to a point where like politics used to just be that. It just used to be politics. Another point in life we had to deal with, like health, like sports, like media, like politics was just a thing back in the day. But now politics, a lot of people make politics part of their personality.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's like affected us like very deeply to the point where now people are trying to take a life. Like, people don't know, like, no matter how you feel about Donald Trump, there are people that love him. He has children. He has a wife. He has a family or whatever. There are people that expect to see him at family events, at family gatherings, that expect to see him at certain times of the day because they're family or whatever. And you want to take him from those people because you don't like him. And it's like, bro, that's fucking wild, bro.
Yeah. Because you don't like the things he says. It's crazy.
I got something. So let's kind of connects back to Trump because he got a lot of friends. He's helped a lot of people out. Okay, let's say your boy, is a drug dealer. Okay, and he's never done nothing bad to you. He's always had your back. He's never screwed you over. This and that. He's helped you out when you needed money and all that. You're like, dang, dude, I hope this dude goes to prison soon. Fucking drug dealer. Like, for some people, you know what's wrong, but you're still not going to wish ill on them, even though they are doing something bad. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I'm not. Go ahead. You go ahead.
I was like you said, bro. It's like you said, back in the day, politics just used to just be a section in the newspaper. You know what I'm saying? The little article, like you had to purposely seek out politics to read up about it. Nowadays, it's everywhere. It's plastered everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You can't escape, man. Like you said,
it's in television.
Yeah, you wouldn't kill someone because they like the opposite, another baseball team to you, right? You wouldn't kill someone because, you know what I'm saying, they don't like the same food you like, right?
Or they like a different character on the same TV show you watch.
Yeah, so like I said, like, I don't know, to go as far as to try to attempt to take his life over. You never met the dude personally. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never personally did something that actually physically affected you in life. So I feel like for this, it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? To like you said, when Abraham Lincoln was assassinated, slaves were free. People lost money. You know what I'm saying? Land, people was fucked up. Dude ain't really do nothing to greatly impact the way you live in such a way that you want to take his life. You know? Like, that's why I think it's crazy that it would come to this point. So we haven't had any assassinations since back in the day. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to live in a time where, like, we're supposed to be all encompassing, like
40 years.
All, like, no hate, like, inclusive. Like, we're not supposed to have no hate at all.
But they don't want that.
Yeah.
They want two. They don't want anyone to have a third opinion. They want two opinions. Right? In the political media, Democrat or Republican. And you can follow the party lines, what the things that they're about. Not a third opinion. They don't want you to have a third. They're okay. Let's keep it two. We'd rather it just be one, but we'll keep it two. Not a third. Absolutely not a third. It's so fucked up.
And it's messed up because
you got to pick a side.
And those two parties have become such a fixture in American society. There is like quite literally like a less than 1% chance that like another party can rise up and like ascend to the level that they are because they got so much influence and power over people. And people are like, they feel safe with these two parties. So because you feel safe with these two parties, like you'll always go back to them. So anytime like a person like a libertarian or green party or whatever, like, them independent ass parties or whatever, they'll never get a chance to rise up because the left and the right have so much power. That's the one thing, ironically, that's like the one thing that they agree. Well, two things, because they also like to be rich. Both of them like to be rich. But besides that, the other thing that they agree on is that no matter how much the left and the right hate each other, as far like the politicians hate each other, they will never let a non-Republican or Democrat rise up and like challenge them. Yeah, they will work together to destroy that person.
Everything's become so competent with the two because nothing gets done. It's just, we keep getting them in. If you know how better our country would be if we had like 14 fucking different political parties actually being able to run and all that, because that's competition. And then their senators and their congressmen are trying to do better than the Republican and the Democratic ones and the rest.
And at least we get different looks on how life could be in the country.
Yeah.
Like, if you had like you said, if it was 14 different parties and it was a good balance of them switching presidents and stuff like that, like becoming different presidents, different parties and stuff like that. At least we get to see how the country be run though to different people besides Republicans and Democrats. Because like, I mean, we get one in there like suck it, just fuck everything up. You're like, we never vote for that fucking party again, right? Then we get one party that's coming. It's like, bro, this shit was lit. Nigga, everything was great. And then it's like, oh man, like it was great. But then you find out we had like an economic collapse because it was so fun. Okay, can't vote for them niggas no more either. Then it's like, bro, at least it'd be kind of fun to see
It'd be fun to see who the dude that. Hey, man, see this nigga before vote for him, bro. He seems like he a cool dude.
Then that nigga, I'm letting all the Chinese people in the bag. It's like, no, he got ass. He got asses.
The one thing everyone I think can agree on, we don't want no fucking celebrities becoming president. Absolutely not.
I mean, Trump was a celebrity.
Well, businessman, but you like fucking like
a
The
businessman.
Rock
Then
and
he had a
Oprah
TV show called
becoming
You're Fired. He was
president.
a celebrity.
Yeah,
Nigga.
he was a celebrity. He was a celebrity. He was a celebrity.
This nigga was at WrestleMania.
Reagan was
Yeah,
too.
He was at WrestleMania.
he
Actually,
was a celebrity, bro.
Reagan
And that's
was celebrity as well.
the
Reagan
came
was a
into it.
celebrity. Yeah, he was a movie star. Yeah.
shit. That nigga in the Ukraine. That nigga in the Ukraine. They President Zelensky.
Yeah, he had a TV show
nigga
about
on TV.
becoming the
Yeah,
president.
that nigga like a fucking movie star, bro.
I
Yeah.
hope the writers became his like cabinet staff because that's the whole reason he
that's
looked
why.
good.
That's why if Kanye was running, I would have voted for him. I would have voted. For him.
Anything's possible, bro. Anything is possible.
Fuck it up. Fuck it all up.
I might have been in chains.
All up.
Not gonna lie,
Kanye West president would be
I might have been in
crazy.
chains.
Yeah. he be like, my first decree is that all the black people and all the white people switch places.
I fuck with Kanye, bro, but I don't think that he is mentally sane to truly.
Oh no, that'd be wild. No, hey,
president, bro.
it'll take one word question at them press
But
conference.
he be snatching on niggas.
Pass out.
I get to talk to you all, accusing me of things you all don't know what I do. Tell me no because you all lie.
Fucking Secret Service out to drag that nigga out.
It'd be funny to see him.
He be like, and speaking of the Jews, they be like, no, Mr. West, no, Mr. West, no. They be like, cut his mic.
It'd be funny to see him like go and meet the other world leaders and then have a beef with them and then drop fucking diss tracks like fuck Putin and all that. He's just rap battling them. Fuck yeah.
This nigga Kanye,
He'd have some dope ass albums.
He already do. He already do.
I was like, what the fuck? This nigga.
Yeah. He does. What I'm saying.
This track at the Chinese leader.
Yeah, shit would go hard, man.
They said hard.
Yeah. My dick bigger than him.
He like, you got little Asian dicks.
Yeah.
You probably say that to him when they meet in person.
Have all
If you
of
look
America,
down at him.
have all of America chanting that shit.
Nah, for real. Hey, nah. Type is president. Presidential
What's the
album, bro.
Chinese Xi Jinping?
I think it's Xi Jinping.
That's-
Xi Jinping.
Crazy way he
small
said
penis
that.
Ping.
Xi Jinping.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's
Small
crazy,
penis
bro? His name, what he said, wasn't too far off from his actual name. I thought he was just saying some racial shit.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Hey, watch this. Watch this. I'm about to name a bunch of real people. Ching Chong Hum, Bing Kong Ki, Kon Li Ha. Those are all real people. No, bullshit. Those are real fucking people. Think about how many people they have. Right? Combined
Think about how many
combined
people
China.
somebody with that name.
combined Vietnam.
He playing the numbers game. He was like, I'm sure somebody said
Gotta be somebody with that name.
That's not racist. It's just statistics.
It's somebody
There's
named
a billion
Cheesecake
fucking
bro.
people. There's a billion fucking people. I can't think of names that there wouldn't be, right, with that many people. I couldn't just come up in my imagination with a fucking name that someone there does not have. It's just
I ain't gonna lie.
there are none.
I
There's
feel
a billion.
like
They have like 1.5 billion.
Yeah, I feel like with the way other languages are set, you know how in America you can make some shit up nowadays. It can be a name.
You can name
But then,
you if you want to.
yeah, but in other languages, it's like a set amount of sounds that they use. So like,
Yeah,
what happens
yeah.
when like you just start running out of sounds to use? Like,
That's when you start coming up with shit.
bruh.
Coming up with shit, bro.
We can name children Ladasha over here.
Yeah,
You
for
know
sure.
what I'm saying? How do you
We
know
need-
that like Ladasha to Chinese?
See what Elon Musk did, right? He named one of his kids some math equation. They're starting to use fucking numbers.
Yeah, I
in the
forgot. Yeah, he did. It was like a fucking like notation. It's crazy.
I hate it, bro. I hate how people play with people like with life like that, bro. That's somebody's name. Somebody got to grow up with that, bro. Like,
Cool, you
it's not
Elon
a
Musk's
joke.
son. You're gonna grow up better than 99% of the people that's making fun of you.
Yeah, I guess, bro. Shit, like that's. Man, you should have say, "I'm gonna name my son this as a joke." Like, imagine Tyree if you was named something, your daddy's like, "Yeah, it was a joke." I'm like, "Nigga, damn."
Listen,
It's crazy.
We called you Sam because we didn't know if you'd be Samantha. So you got named Sam because you turned out to be a boy.
that was a horrible
That's what I
example,
mean.
man. Yeah, that was a horrible example. That's a pretty good name. That's a pretty good name,
I'm
and
saying,
it's a pretty good reason for the name. That was a
Well,
horrible.
I'm saying motherfuckers are gonna start getting boys are starting to get girl names.
That's okay. Say for instance,
girl names are going to start becoming boy names, and then boy names are going to start becoming girl names because
people
it's
already
just
been doing that shit.
but
I done met a
you
few
get so
girl
many
Charlies.
people.
I done met a few guy Courtneys.
No, fucking up your cat. If like making your kid's name a joke, saying if your last name is like Renier type shit, and you name your kid Harry, his name would be Harry Renier. That's you fucking with this nigga life, bro.
But they got people like that.
Hey, you know what's gonna happen? The kids go all get like little fake hair and glue and shit, start throwing that shit and gluing it on his ass. Like they're like, look at that Harry Wiener walking around.
It's Mr. Wiener. It's Wiener. It's Wiener. My name is Wiener.
They got a South Park character like that. What's that chick? Her name is Mrs. Choke Sandi.
Oh, you mean Mrs.
Yeah.
She's like, my name is Mrs. Choke Sandi. I was like, bro, how do people come up with this shit, bro?
You can come up with all types of jokes,
wild,
bro. Like, South Park is like, bro, it's one of those shows
Starvin'
that, like,
Marvin
kept this integrity of like being wild. Like I ain't gonna lie, Chef is like one of the most incredibly racist depictions of black people I've ever seen, bro. Like every time
the white women.
He busts out in the song and shit.
But my nigga was straight the gospel to these niggas, and when nobody ever taking this man seriously, bro.
Black cook.
He was like, fuck it, y'all ain't gonna listen to me no ways.
But they get away with all the shit they do because there's a reason behind it. Like, okay, that the Starvin' Marvin episode where it's super racist and they're doing the click clack, those noises for Africans. Well, they put the lady, adopt a African and all that, and then that money turned out not to be going to that African people. It went to her foundation, and they gave them like 10 cents of a dollar that they get. Reason behind it, and that made it not so bad somehow for what they did.
I don't give a fuck what real like, bro. I like it when cartoons say fucked up shit. The shit's funny, bro. When Family Guy used to be funny,
Family Guy,
it got American Dad, all that shit, bro. You don't get shows like Boondocks and shit no more. Shows with motherfuckers, they just be saying shit on there, bro, because motherfuckers get offended. They get hurt, bro, because they heard something be said by someone that don't know them, and like, yeah. Not that fucking.
When's the last time Meg got ripped on for being a fucking ugly woman?
Like, they don't do that.
It's been a while. Yeah.
They don't do that shit anymore. There's too many Megs walking around now. They'll do that no more.
No, that's the problem.
Oh,
that's the problem.
Yep.
Yeah, too many Megs walking around there. They can't. Yeah. They'll start really feeling like that shit. And it's crazy. The ironic part is Meg is played by an extremely beautiful woman. Yeah. That's why that's
it shouldn't fucking matter.
Yeah, that's what always made it ironic. Is because
cartoon, bro. Motherfuckers legit be getting their feelings hurt off of shit said on cartoon. Like I told you, bro, there are disclaimers before you watch Rush Hour. It would say this movie was made in a time where some of these jokes were appropriate. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not.
Wait, what?
Rush Hour.
Yeah.
If you watch Rush Hour on
I know what
TV,
you're talking about. Yeah, there's a Disney Plus. Like, Disney has put those filters on like some of like the old Looney Tunes cartoons and stuff because like this, they're products of their era.
Or like Tom and Jerry with the big old black mama with the big old black lady. That was their mama.
Yeah.
The big black lady.
Yeah.
The big sassy black lady.
They put this
Tom, what your ass doing with a big ass broom. Yeah.
Just to let you know, like, hey, this ain't what we don't think this stuff now, but this is what it was. Like, it's like, bro, what? Like,
it's funny then. It's still funny now.
Yeah, like, who the fuck getting mad? Nigga, Rush Hour been out for years. I ain't never heard no Chinese person get mad at fucking Rush Hour, bro. Never.
Yep.
Jackie Chan was mad, nigga. He was a part of it.
It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. 100 years from now, it's not going to be the United States of America because the United States of America is racist. It's going to be something else.
Real, they gonna fuck around and rename the country some shit, bro.
They rename military bases. It's like, what the fuck? The place I went to basic training, Fort Jackson, I don't fucking know what it's called now, but it's not Fort Jackson.
Man, I remember they tried to, like, because in the Navy, you got people called seamen, firemen and shit like that. I don't know if they did it. I was getting out when they was
Seaman, huh?
doing this shit. But they shut up.
Yeah.
They was talking on changing it to like sea person, air person.
Bro,
Like,
ain't that some shit?
I swear, bro. I remember that was talking to the shop when we was motherfucking when that shit was happening. Like, who the fuck? Hey, hello, air person.
Hey, Army figured their shit out early because we're soldiers. Y'all still got a ways to come, and it's kind of fucked up how we are inclusive, unlike the Air Force and the Navy, calling people seamen and airmen. It's really messed up, man.
It's not even that serious. It's not even that serious. Who the fuck woke up and was like, hey, I don't like being called a fireman or an airman. You know, I'm not a man. I'm a woman. Nigga, it's not that serious.
Police officer, not policeman. Or it's police woman, it's police officer. It used to be policeman. Used to be policeman.
Hey, the people in the medical field had it figured out. You got doctors and nurses. They can be either one.
Remind me of this Key and Peele sketch I seen where like they were like pirates and they were singing like pirate shanties, but the shanties they were singing were like was like in respect towards women, and like it was one verse where the dude was singing about a doctor. He was like, yeah, like my cousin got shot and I didn't think he'd make it, and you know he was on the table and I begged the doctor to save him. And at the end of his verse, he was like, but the most scary part about this verse is I bet you assume that the doctor was a man. And then everybody's like, oh shit.
There's a popular riddle like that.
Yeah.
So right, they're trying to, you know, so the sea shanties were about, you know, including women and stuff like that. So
because the punchline is that the captain of the crew was a woman. It was all men and the captain was a woman. So whenever they sang, it was about respecting women. Like that was they.
So
shanty.
that's
like
the most fucked up thing, because the history behind the sea shanty is fucking pirates. Pirates sang sea shanties.
What
the pirates did were really bad things.
Shane, do you not understand how irony works? That's
hold up. Okay, I thought you were saying that the guy wasn't being ironic.
No,
that he was, you know.
No, that's the point of the entire skit.
It was a comedy skit.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like I thought you were saying they're doing that now. I thought you were saying they're doing that now. Okay.
My bad. And their captain was a woman. Hey, that's the short, Jared. That's the fucking short.
We had the other one earlier, so now this is
all right, we got two up there. But
what was the first short?
Don't worry about it.
What'd I say?
I feel like I heard it, but I don't remember it either, though.
Don't you worry. I made a mental note of it.
But you know, like with all the stuff we've been talking about, like I know I say this in like, you know, outside of the pod, like to y'all or whatever, but it's crazy that like things we learned as kids are like kind of like starting to die now. And I mean like good things we learned as kids, like the phrase that you never hear anymore. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me.
Oh my God.
You don't hear that anymore, even though that was a very important lesson to teach children, because you teach children that like unless somebody is physically impeding you, words can't stop you from like achieving your goals and dreams. But like now, they want people to feel that words are what can stop you from achieving success in life, and that's crazy. And it's like it's super messed up. Like that was one of the greatest things to teach. It was so simple, but that was one of the greatest things to teach children. That sticks and stones may break your bones, but words may never hurt you, because that's all words are. I think the only time words have ever hurt me, or anybody for that matter, is when they come from somebody you care about. And in that case, that's like a whole different discussion anyway. It's like,
but some random kid at school fucking calling you names, like, bro.
It's like, bro, they don't know you. They don't have any burden in your life. Like, imagine taking your own life because this stranger made fun of you. Like, who the fuck is this nigga, bro? Like people don't like these, like the generation that's coming up aren't taught to like have confidence in themselves, or like it's cool to be like weak and shit now. That shit starting to happen in anime. Yeah, we're gonna start talking about anime here on Shane. So you're gonna have to start either keeping up or shutting up, nigga. But
that's that same pattern, right? It used to be respect women. Now, oh no, everyone's equal. It used to be open the fucking door for someone, right? So I still do this. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna walk in the gas station. I'm opening the door for someone coming out or coming in, man or woman. You just respect, especially if they're elderly. You do that. If you're dating a woman and she's driving your ass around, you get the fuck out and you pump her gas, right?
For sure.
Nope. But that shit just don't happen no more. I can't tell you the amount of times I see like an elderly lady, coming out of store or something, no one opens the door. I went my dad took me out for my birthday, we went and seen a movie, we went and ate food and all that, and we went and seen that some Western Kevin Costner did. And as we were walking up to the movie theater, this lady was coming out with her husband. I think they walked to the door and came back. She has dizzy spells. She was really elderly, and he's having a hard time carrying her because she kept dropping. And people were just walking by. Me and my dad, we went up. Hey, man, fucking, we help you over your truck. And I helped carry her over her truck. Opened the door, got her in. It's like, the fuck, dude. Her husband was older, obviously having a hard time getting her back to the truck because you see she's like falling and shit. People just walking by.
I ain't gonna lie, Shane. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna stop you short. You're better than me. I would have let him walk through. I mean, I am the type of person where I keep to myself. I don't bother nobody's business. If it doesn't concern me, I'm not going to insert myself into it. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she could be doing it, but she came out of her own. You know what I'm saying? If she felt like she needed assistance to be moving around like that, maybe she shouldn't be getting out. I don't know what the fuck she got going on, but it's none of my business.
She was having a medical issue.
Well, it was none of my business. None of my business.
Well, yeah, we might have a difference in opinion. I'm not gonna. I would help Shane. I would
pick up a hitchhiker. If someone's got their thumb up, I ain't stopping to fucking help you. But if someone's calling out fucking bloody murder help, I need help.
Okay,
like if you're going down the street and there's a woman calling out help,
asking for help, then that's different. But just like I said, like,
well, some people are proud,
Let them be proud. That's not my business to interfere. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
some people are proud and they take pride in that.
But that fucks society. That fucks our society.
My grandmother was 96 when she passed away. My grandmother,
would you be pissed if no one helped?
To the moment she went, she tried to do everything on her own. She didn't want help from nurses, not from my mother, not from anyone.
Not everybody though. You using your own.
I know that. But I'm saying though, like I said, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, yeah,
I get what you're saying. That's just like a personal thing for you, and I understand that. But yeah, but like,
if someone asks for help, I'm not just an asshole. Like, no, I'm not going to help you. But you know what I'm saying? You need help. You need help. I'm just
the way I look at it is, what if that was my grandma and fucking people kept walking by? I'd be fucking pissed.
That's how I look at it too. That's why I would, because I've done that plenty of times too. I didn't help out people that, like, even if they didn't ask. But once again, that's kind of society today. It's been so many back and forth between, doing things that we used to consider common courtesy, and now people being too proud or too stubborn to accept help or whatever. So it's kind of like it's come down to what you would do personally, right? So like how Michael said, he personally just don't care to help people, just stay themselves. That's a personal choice, and once again, that's a product of society today. Versus people like you and me, Shane, that believe it's common courtesy to help people if they didn't ask for help. So that's why I said we got to a point where, like, it used to be in an umbrella. It used to be either you were a person to help people and it was common courtesy, you're a person that wasn't you an a-hole. But now that it's been broken down to like sections, now you can be a person that's like, oh, I just stay to myself. Now you can be a person that I don't fuck with nobody. Now you can be a person that I like to help people still. Like, we've gotten to a point where, like, now it's kind of like, I mean, I guess you could say it's good in a way, I guess, because, I mean, people have more choices or whatever. I guess, like, they don't feel pressured to do certain things anymore. But I guess it just depends. It really just depends on your mentality at this point in time. It's not about how you like.
And also, I want to point out, I don't mean that like I'm asking like if somebody, like, say for instance, if I'm walking by somebody and I see them drop something, I ain't gonna be like, I ain't gonna pick that up. I'd be like, hey, you dropped this type shit. But like I said, I wouldn't go out of my way to help someone, basically. But if it's just like right there and there, I'll assist. But I wouldn't go out of my way to do it. Is basically what I'm saying.
So, I got a scenario here. Right. So this is me personally. There's 4 ways I'll do this. If I'm driving down, interstate or highway or whatever, and I see car broken down on the side of the road, and the lady's out there trying to change the tire. If she's fucking beautiful, I'm pulling over. If it's kind of fucking dangerous, I'm not pulling over. Well, unless she's beautiful. If it's an old fucking lady trying to change a fucking tire, I am pulling the fuck over and I am helping.
I would say in that same scenario, I'm not helping a hot chick because she probably got a dude she can call and do it. I'm not helping another dude, but I'll probably help the old lady too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm not stopping for a guy, and I'm gonna make sure. Hey, is it cool? Like if I help you, you know.
Yeah, like, I mean, but see, this is a great example.
Like, you're good, you need help. Like, you know, hey, you know, slow down. Like,
I'm not helping no hot chick though, because like, hey, the days of pulling over, be like, oh, can I help you? And you change your tire, and she's like, oh my god, here's my number. That ain't happening no more.
No. Yeah, it's
scene,
bro.
Yeah. All you gonna do is
he harassed me, you know.
Yeah,
Right. If it's a hot chick and the traffic's dangerous, I'm not pulling over. But if the traffic is dangerous and there's an old lady trying to change a fucking tire, I'm definitely gonna pull over.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I definitely, first thing I asked the old lady, I'll be like, bro, like, do you have any grandchildren, or you just
like you good?
You gonna put me in the wheel? Hey, write me in the wheel real quick. I'm gonna pull off.
Like, because that's wild. Like that you out here doing this, man. That's wild. Yeah. But
yeah, you need help.
But again, different generation, you know.
But some people be like, you know,
older generation's more proud.
Most certainly are.
You never know.
And sometimes it's like no one's gonna help, even if they ask.
Honestly, I might be more inclined to help a struggling fella before I help a hot chick. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, that's what I'm saying. Listen, I'll help a guy. I'm like, that's fucked up, bro.
If you get up and she has a ring on, I ain't helping.
That's just the man. Bro, you a dude, you got it, bro. Like, hey, listen, if I got it, you got it, nigga.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm gonna see somebody trying to move something and they struggling, and I'm like walking along there, like, hey, you good? You need help trying to move it down, like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to go up the path type shit, like, you good?
Hey, y'all know what's crazy?
If you see your neighbor trying to pull a couch in the house by himself, you know, hey, you need help, bro?
Jerry help in every scenario.
I was getting to that. I was about to say. So
you gonna help in every scenario.
A hitchhiker?
No, I will help in practically every scenario. I'm like the model good Samaritan, bro. I just like helping motherfuckers, bro. I don't like seeing a motherfucker struggle. Any motherfucker. I just don't like it. So and it's so vehemently against my being that I have to help. I'm sorry, I just have to do it. Like, now don't get me wrong. There are situations where I won't help people.
If we was in a horror movie, he getting taken first.
Terry. You know why? Like, there's nothing wrong with helping people, but the main reason why I prefer to keep to myself when it comes to shit like that is because you never know what somebody's intentions are. You know what I'm saying? That's really my fact. Like, we live in a crazy world nowadays. You don't know what somebody's true intentions are. They can seem like they're asking for help, but the whole time, like maybe I'm just preserving my own safety in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like if it's some obvious somebody, like a fucking little kid, I help them try to, you know, but like I don't just help everybody because you never know what somebody thinking or what somebody's plans are. Like for instance, the homeless guy, Tyree, remember trying to help a nigga out, it costed me a job.
God, yeah, no cap. Yeah,
like you can't just help people all the time because you never know what they really doing.
I mean, that's what body language is super important to kind of be able to read a little bit.
I mean, I think
he's a serial killer.
I think luck also plays a part in it as well. I mean, you kind of it's a toss up, really. I mean, this could be a person that genuinely needed help and you could be doing a good deed, or I mean, they could be Ted Bundy.
And the safer bet is just to be like, you know what? Let me just go on about my day. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the safer option. You know,
that's the consistent option. I'll say you consistently get the same result. Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good. Like if that nigga is like that. Hey,
I got a scenario for Jerry.
All right, Shane, what's up?
All right, okay, it's 10 o'clock at night. You're driving down.
Don't you fucking lie.
You're driving down the road, okay?
10 p.m.
There is an African American gentleman in a shiesty, okay, with his thumb up, okay. Are you stopping? Like, hey, bro, you need something?
I'm not.
Okay, it's racist, bro. It is cold out.
I don't
Bro,
give a fuck.
he
I'm not
flipped his
stopping
fucking car into the woods, right? You didn't stop and look over where you could see the car fucking rolled 7 times, and he's sitting there fucking
All right,
bleeding,
let me
and
tell
it's
you
cold
something.
out.
This hypothetical can go as far as you like it to be. He had a shiesty on.
It depends. It depends.
Are you stopping for anyone hitchhiking ever, Jerry?
Hitchhiking, man, it would take an awfully specific scenario for me to stop for someone hitchhiking. Generally, I don't think I would. And
4 women on the side of the road?
No,
Like,
no, that's
What?
wildly, wildly unsafe. I do still like have like my safety in mind. I like helping people, but at the same time, like here's the thing. I guess you could say like I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. In real life, you roll in the dice when you help somebody. That's it. That's all it is. You are rolling the dice. Now, what dice roll are you gonna take?
I think Jerry would pick up a group of females. I ain't gonna lie.
you better come through too. You better come through and hit the entire Rio.
Jay, I got the scenario for you. I got it for you.
All right. Let's see.
You out of town with an anime convention. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You rolling around.
Okay, all right.
You go to you about a good 2 miles away from the convention spot. You roll in and you see a group of, some people cosplaying. They walking like, where you headed? I'm headed to such and such. Damn, y'all walking there? Yeah.
Ooh,
You gonna be like, all right. Or you gonna pick them up?
Oh shit!
He gonna pick them up. That's what I'm saying.
And he would die too, because they fucking crazy.
Okay, my thing is I would still want to help them. I don't know if I would pick them up. What I would instead do is I give them money for an Uber before I pick them up.
Bro, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way.
Sorry,
bro.
That's real life. Look, had you asked me this question maybe 4 years ago, I wouldn't have hesitated to say, absolutely, I'm going to pick them up. But let me tell you something. One, I got older. 2, life is life. I see the shit that happen out here. I think I'm the nicest motherfucker I know in this podcast, and I still wouldn't do it.
Turns out they had tails behind them. He picked up some furries.
That doesn't deter me. I still may not do it.
That's when you know you
I'm gonna just make sure the furries don't die, man. If they die, bro, the IT infrastructure in the U.S. would fucking crumble. They run too much shit.
But see,
this the difference though. Walking that kind of stage and not give you weather.
This the difference though. I wouldn't even stop to talk to him.
Yes, that's the thing. No one would even stop to talk to them.
I'm gonna hit the fucking puddle. Yeah. I'm gonna hit the water puddle.
What a bitch, bro.
Hey, look, hit the water
100%. 100%.
He said he gonna hit the water in reverse and then drive over the water, get on their ass and splash their ass. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely.
That's wild.
It's fucking funny. It's life lessons too. Don't be.
It can't just be helping everybody, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's that's something that's circumstantial. You know what I'm saying? Like, some things you help, something like, for instance, you help a kid, right? You know what I'm saying?
People,
but like,
you gotta be careful.
Would you help a kid that's just sitting in the dark forest? Help me! Would you walk in that forest to help that kid?
No, I'm gonna Google it. Did a motherfucker go missing and check Amber Alerts first before I get in trouble for picking?
You doing too much.
Yeah, but you'll be the motoffucker snatching them. It's like, yeah, his parents are just right over there, and you got his ass in your car, and you're going around looking.
That's damn near one of my weaknesses. I would probably help a kid in 9 out of 10 situations, except that one. I don't give a fuck. Oh, hey, you know how I get when it's road trips and it's real late at night and we don't like
you stop for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, take a little rest here. Help me. Hey,
look, this
I've done seen this movie.
I'm gonna have my hands on the wheel and be like, that nigga ain't real. That nigga ain't real. That's in my head.
I done seen it.
That's in my head. I just seen a ghost, nigga.
I mean,
it's not real.
Back in the day, you could do that easily. Nowadays, your ass might be looking to get in trouble for doing something like that. Like, see, you got a kid in the forest, right? He's like, yeah, I can't find my dad. His dad's fucking 200 feet over there, and he just went around to look.
And you just kidnapped his son.
For real. You were last seen getting in your car because you wanted to help him take him to the police station.
Last seen getting in the black Honda Civic.
You're going to get the Amber Alert about yourself. You're going to be like, Dad, ain't
get the fuck out. You know?
That's what he said.
Yeah, go Toyota Corolla 90. I got that same car, bro. That's wild.
Now you in a police chase.
Hey, I'm about to say black. Look, black male, black hoodie, gold glasses. I'm like,
Crazy.
that nigga legit like me.
Hey,
Huh?
hey, you look. Let me stay inside, baby. Nigga, I don't want to get confused for the nigga.
And the
Like,
damn.
hey, look, you turn on the trial lock. Be like, yeah, I wouldn't want you to get out there and get caught by that nigga.
Yeah, he locked the doors.
Yeah, I wouldn't want him to get you, little buddy. That's
The
why.
two, like, let's say that happens, right? They're gonna put out a news report and all that before your ass even gets to the fucking police station. Now that's out there, and then your identity's out there. And there ain't no coming back from that. It's like
You
even though if you
they finna slap the cuffs on your ass.
Yo, God.
even if you get released and all that, oh yeah, big misunderstanding. The internet don't know that. You know,
yeah,
you
no,
kill you.
That court of
You
public
get-
opinion killing you.
Yeah, if you get blamed,
accusations are the worst thing that can happen
Yes.
nowadays. If you get accused of something, you did it. It doesn't matter. Even if you were proven innocent, you did it. You were accused of it. Why would you get accused of it if you wasn't suspected of doing it? So you probably
that's
did
out
it.
there now.
Especially if it got to do with any type of sexual harassment, anything to do with children. They're like, you're done for.
You're done.
You're done for. It don't even
You're
matter. It don't matter if it's true or not.
Mhm.
The only thing that happened is maybe
done.
it'll be a few reasonable people that, but it's funny. It's a mixture of people just being weird in general online, but also people being too stubborn to admit they was wrong, that they jumped the gun. People would rather still say you're a bad person than say I was wrong for just assuming that what that other person said was true.
Mm-hmm.
People don't have people egos and pride too bad on the internet. But I mean, you shouldn't care to impress the motherfuckers on the internet anyway. They can eat fucking dick.
Yeah,
That's
you
like-
don't know. They'll never see you. You'll never see them. Their opinions don't matter.
Yeah, quite literally.
Let's say you're on trial for murder or something, okay? And the victims' families are wishing you fucking death because the police said you did it, and then you turn out not to be guilty. You're not getting an apology from that family, and they're not gonna be like, "Hey, we're sorry, we're wrong."
It depends.
It's like,
Some of them probably would apologize. Some of them probably would. Like if they really wanted justice,
if they caught the killer, if they caught the
really
killer, but
if they really wanted justice, yeah, only if they caught the killer. If you got off and they still thought it was you because they didn't have nobody else to blame, no, they probably wouldn't apologize. But if another killer, if it came out to be another killer,
they're still gonna think it was you.
They only care about justice for whoever that got killed, so they probably would apologize. But yeah, if you just got off because they was like, yeah, we don't got enough evidence. Yeah, they'll still think you did it. Like, yeah.
And the case never got solved. Your ass is always looking at to be the one that did it. There's that suspicion there, and you're done. You're done forever.
Like, I didn't do it. That's what I was saying with the Central Park
getting a job.
5. Luckily, the actual real perpetrator came out and said it. With the Central Park 5, that's why like they got to quit it.
How much longer after it happened?
What shit? They was fucking in their 30s.
Oh yeah.
My nigga. They got them kids got fucked over, my boy.
Wait, did the police find new evidence or did
the person so one of the Central Park 5 had actually stayed in jail a little bit longer than the rest because people don't understand when you get in there, you get institutionalized, my nigga. You start doing
do something. You're fucked. Yeah.
So while he was in there, he met this it was a Hispanic guy or whatever. He met this guy that gave his life to Christ and shit like that, and they had became buddies. And then the dude asked him like, what was he in there for? And the dude explained, like one of the Central Park 5 told him like, I think it was Corey Wise actually. His name was Corey. But yeah, he was like, this, he explained it to him, and they said the Hispanic dude went back to the guy that converted him to Christianity, and he was like, bro, I got to tell you something. And the dude was like, what? He was like, I think I committed a crime a long time ago that like some people got in trouble for it, like that wasn't, and the dude told him like, well, yeah, you following the path of Christ now, like maybe it's time for you to, free those people.
Yeah.
And so he admitted to it, and then he knew details about it that even the kids didn't know. Like he knew like every intimate detail. He knew where she was left. He knew where all her attack, like what happened. Like he knew shit that the person that did it would know.
Yeah.
And so they was like, holy shit. And so yeah, they all got to quit it, and they got paid like millions of dollars by the state. But sometimes that shit.
That don't matter.
Yeah.
Probably get taxed.
They took away their youth, bro. They was old as shit.
Yeah, but that's the type of shit. Like, if let's say you live in a town of like 10,000 people, and like 3 people get fucking murdered. Of course you're gonna hear about it. And you're gonna know about it, and you get pulled in for police question. They ask you, it's like, oh, you know about this? Like, yeah, it was on the news. Oh, okay. They ask you stuff, and it's like, well, yeah, I think they used a knife. So, oh, you know about the knife, even though it was in the fucking news. But they want convictions.
Well, I mean,
Mix them up.
well, you know, they didn't.
Actually,
The thing is, it was a. So this was in New York in the was it in the 80s or the 90s? I think it was the 90s. This was in New York in the 90s, and it was a blonde haired white woman that got essayed and beaten brutally in a park, and there was a bunch of black kids around. They didn't care who the culprit was. They had to convict somebody though.
Mhm.
They had to, and so they coerced the kids into admitting to it, even though they didn't, because they were kids. And cops already have cops literally have psychological training to trick people. So it's like it was already like a fucking huge discrepancy in like intelligence anyway. They was already adults, but they were adults with psychological training already. So they got them to turn on each other and say all type of lies and shit, and then they ended up coaching them into saying stuff so that all the stories came together and shit. It was crazy.
this is
And,
something. Oh my
Go
bad.
ahead. Yeah, it's cool. It's
Oh,
it.
this is something people don't like look at or really realize. Okay, you know how police officers normally have quotas for the amount of tickets they write. Okay,
Most definitely.
prosecutors in the justice system, they need convictions. They need win rates. So
Most
guess it don't matter if you're
That's how you make
fucking
a name for yourself.
yeah. It don't matter if your ass is innocent. Well, you're on the stand over there. Okay, I'm gonna convict you. I'm gonna do whatever it takes.
That's the prosecutor's job, is to find somebody guilty. Like that's their job. They got everybody guilty to them. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they cool with having so many plea deals because in most pleas, just admit you did it, bro. So that can be another perp on my record. That's why they do it. Yeah. It's like we don't really care about putting you away for life or no shit like that. We just need you to say you did it so we can write this off.
That's how you know it's fucked if someone gets charged with murder, but they only got 4 years. Huh?
Yeah.
You keep saying, "Well, in prison, yeah, I'm actually innocent," but they were gonna get my ass 30 years.
Yeah.
Why didn't they get you 30 years?
No, you say that, then
Yep.
niggas like
Yeah.
snitch on you. Your ass will be in there for 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be in there for 30 years.
Okay, we at the stopping point. So am I doing it again?
Nah, Shane.
All right, everybody. This has been episode 185. Laid off.
Not yet. Close. Close. Few more to go. We'll be there at 185.
185. All right. We'll tune back in next week. Maybe find something else funny to talk about and stuff, but be out.
Yeah, we're gonna get a proper outro done eventually. Yeah, I ain't again. Yeah, there you go.